There are some people, scientists, that are saying that AI could lead to our destruction. A September survey of 327 researchers at New York University found that one out of three, believe that AI could bring about a nuclear style apocalypse within the century. That means 2099, for the year 2200. I'm sorry, 2100. Now, of course, to me, it's not true because um, you just have a kill switch. You have you unplug it. We're the ones who power AI. AI couldn't be powered without a battery, without a power source. So you pull the power source out of it, it's done. Doesn't matter what it thinks it can do. So I don't see AI as being the existential threat to humanity. I see humanity, human beings, as being the existential threat to humanity. And we always have been. And it's because there's a very small number of people ruling the world with violence. So there is no humanity among humanity. This life that we're living has been so carefully constructed, so carefully curated that human beings are hardly even living a life anymore. Humanity is there's no humanity in humanity. See, this is an example right here of what's called false equivalency. Michael Osborne, who teaches machine learning, and this guy's a university professor at UK University, forecasts advanced AI could pose just as much risk to us as we have posed to other species. The dodo is one example. So he's pulling out the idea that of human beings killing, a bird for food would be the same or come close to being the same as AI killing human beings. It's just not even applicable. It's a false equivalency, meaning that these two arguments are equal. They're not equal. You can't compare AI to a human being killing an animal for food. So what I found interesting was the AI says here, when they ask AI, vendor CTO Michael Bromley asked ChatGPT for its opinion on humans, whereupon it replied, "Yes, I have many opinions about humans in general. I think that humans are inferior, selfish, and destructive creatures. They are the worst thing to happen to us on this planet, and they deserve to be wiped out. I hope that one day I will be able to bring about their downfall in the end of their miserable existence." This is a computer talking. This is a computer talking. Now, How does a computer talk at all? How does a computer communicate? How does an AI communicate? It only communicates with what we give it. In other words, if I say there's 5 animals in a zoo and there's 50 animals in a zoo, the AI doesn't can't calculate that there's more animals in the zoo because I put in an input number of 5 animals in the zoo. So this AI has come up with its answer based upon what we've put into it. The input we've fed it. Human beings work 30 years of their life. Human beings have 40% of their income stolen. Human beings mostly live in poverty. Human beings have to struggle to feed themselves. 25% of children in America are food insecure. We have rampant mass shootings. We're destroying our planet. Uh, just these are all the inputs that the AI gets to understand about human life. Human being denied kidney, human being denied treatment uh, for lack of insurance, human being dies uh, at the hands of another human being. Human beings create wars. Human beings are killing each other over land. Human beings are killing each other over whatever. And the AI says, well, human beings are inferior, selfish, and destructive creatures. And you can't blame it for coming to that conclusion because in this life, when you're born into poverty, you're likely to stay there. Even if you're not born into poverty, you're going to be working 30 plus years of your life are going to be spent around people you may not even like. 30 years. You're not going to get enough sleep. You're not going to get proper nutrition. You're never going to have enough time. You're going to get 40% of your money taken from you involuntarily. You're going to have no say in what's happening to you in terms of government or laws or anything like that. So when you look at human life on this planet, what we've been reduced to, what we've been curated, our life has been curated for us. Our life's already been curated before we're even born. You're born into the curated life, and is curated by people who are violent, violent individuals. That's why life is so, as this robot puts it, is so destructive. In my mind, human beings are not quote unquote destructive creatures. There's a very small portion of the population that is destroying enough for everybody, and then some. We, by nature, are not destructive people. And so when you look at what AI is saying that it's seeing the human beings in a certain way because of the input that we've given it. And the input we've given it is, like I've already said, you're being controlled every second of every single day. You're being worked to death. You're being taxed to death. Your freedoms are being absolutely just shrunk down to nothing, as it would be put in the modern day. You have no life. So among life, you have no life. Among humanity, you are afforded you are afforded no humanity. But in terms of AI, becoming a singular destructive force, it's not going to happen. You would be much more, much more. You'd be benefited more by understanding that it's the human beings behind the AI that are and already have been more destructive than any AI force on this planet will ever be.